Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Kyle Zakowski 10-0 studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind to let us know how we're doing by giving us the old thumbs up if you're digging the content. Of course, if you haven't done so already, please get yourself over there and subscribe to the channel. Hit that rectangle, and then when the bell comes up, make sure you hit that bell to be notified every time we put up a brand new video. 5,000 subscribers can't be wrong. Am I right? Am I right? So, we appreciate it as always. We appreciate the views, we appreciate the likes, and we appreciate the subscriptions. So, of course, we want to know what you're playing, everybody. All right, let us know what you're on. What do you think of the Deep-3 today? Tailing, fading? I know you got stuff cooked up on your own, so let us know what it is. Baseball plays, tennis plays, soccer plays, whatever it is. If you can get a bet down on it and you got the advantage and you hit it, you know what? We'll give you the shout out. And you get enough of them right, you, just like Kyle Zakowski, will be our capper of the day. So, what else? Our websites, of course, winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com. Deep dives into every game going on in America every single day. You only have to go to one spot. You want baseball? Boom, it's there. NFL? Boom, right there. How about some NCAA football? Boom, right there. All right, so one-stop shop. Both of those sites kind of have the same format, and you just get two different opinions on each game from StatSalt and from Winners and Whiners. And, of course, check out our partner there in the great state of Iowa and New Jersey, PointsBet.com, for all of your points betting needs. For all of your sports betting needs. You know, we talked about the PointsBet thing where you put a bet down and then you get paid that bet. You get paid, like, that bet becomes 1 unit and you get a unit for every run or point that you are away from the total. And I was thinking what a terrible bet that would have been to have been down on that KU game last week that we had KU, we had Boston College minus 20, and KU ends up winning by 24. So that would have cost us 44 units at PointsBet. So a nice little $10 kickback and eat some popcorn bets becomes a $440 loss. So PointsBet, it gives and it takes. So there's definitely some good there, but definitely some danger on the other side. So, with that being said, let's take a look at today's record. Yeah, we're gonna plunge right into it. Why? Because it was perfect. We went 2-0 on the Deep-3 as we hit the Milwaukee Brewers' first 5 on the minus half run line, and then we hit the Cleveland and New York Jets under. I don't think you could give Cleveland. I don't think you could give the Jets 3 more games and they would be able to score 21 points. Good God. Simeon did not look good. The kid from Washington State actually looked a lot better. Man, they run some quarterbacks through there. So we'll see how he does going forward. But that one was able to come through for us. We had a scratch on the Cincinnati game as Sonny Gray was bumped to today. So we had we put up a post there, and we had no action on that game. And we also went 2-0 on the premium side, as we had the Cardinals under 8, and we also had the Cleveland Browns minus 6.5 in the Monday night game. So yeah, it was, and I talked to my premium people. It seemed like a square pick, man. Everybody and their brother was all over the Browns, but I was looking for a reason to make a contrarian play there. And you just keep looking at the Jets, and you go, where in the hell are the points going to come from here? And that's exactly what happened. And then they got down. They had to go for it, where normally they might have kicked a field goal, put up a few more points. They had Robbie Anderson, one pass, hit him deep, as the pass was so badly underthrown that the cornerback just ran right past him, and Anderson was able to come to a full and complete stop and catch the ball. Other than that, that was no defense. But I'll tell you what. Cleveland ain't no great shakes either. Baker Mayfield looked pretty damn bad. I know he put up some pretty decent numbers, helped in part by one play with OBJ there, but the kid's not good. He's not good yet. I don't know what the deal is. Needs to work on his throws because he made some awful throws this last night. So, with all that being said, let's take a look at today's game, shall we? We got 3 baseball picks locked and loaded and ready to go. The first one, I'm going to take a look. We're going to make this play, but we're going to make it a little differently. As Sonny Gray goes against Yu Darvish, they're up in Chicago. Reds and the Cubs get together. I'm looking at the under in this one. Believe it or not, I like these two pitchers quite a lot here. We don't know the number on this because it's Chicago. You know, they got to get up and check the wind in the morning. But if you're able to use the weather.com like I am, you'll know that it's going to be an east wind blowing about 8 to 10 miles an hour, which is at Wrigley Field. That is right to left. So the wind won't be a huge factor like it normally is when it's blowing out or straight in from center. So we've got Gray and Darvish getting it on here. Darvish has been on an absolute tear lately. He's got a sub-1 ERA and a .77 whip over his last 3. But all 3 were on the road. He struggled a little bit at home. He's been better lately. But last time with the wind blowing out at Wrigley, he got lit up. It won't be blowing out today, like we said, and I like Darvish to take care of business. Sonny Gray, he's been very good all season, even better lately with a 2.80 ERA, 1.29 over his last 8. 2.80 overall, 1.29 over his last 8. So I like Gray and I like Darvish. I like that number to stay under. Yeah, I know the Cubs have been scoring a ton of runs. We're taking a little bit of a gamble here. But Cincinnati is pretty much an under machine. I like them in this spot. Give me the Cubs, Reds, under. I'm guessing 8 to 9, somewhere in that neighborhood. Hopefully we can get it over 8. So that'd be a good thing. And I want to take a look at another play coming there from the East as the Mariners travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Pirates. Marco Gonzalez goes for the Mariners against Mitch Keller for the Pirates. Mariners are the road dog here, catching plus 125. You know what? This is a simple value play for me, guys. These are 2 teams that are separated by just a game and a half in their records. The problem is one of these pitchers has had a decent season, going 15-11 on the year with a 4.30 ERA for a team that is 26 games below 500. That's fairly impressive. The other pitcher has seen his team win just 2 of 9 of his starts while posting an ERA of, hold on to your hats, 8.29. Now, guess which team is the favorite? All right, now guess again. Exactly. That's why we're going to take the plus money on Seattle here in what should be a coin flip between these 2 teams at worst. Anytime you want to give me plus 125 on a coin flip, I'm going to set up a tent. I'm going to sleep overnight, make sure I be there, make sure that I am there when the doors open first thing in the morning. Sign me up, Mariners plus 125. And speaking of good teams, how about the Angels traveling to the Bronx to take on the Yankees? Suarez goes for the Halos against Luis Severino, making his first start of the season for the Yankees. Severino, like I said, making his first start this season, and I don't feel comfortable laying a big price on the Bombers. What I do feel confident in is this team from New York that has averaged 7 runs a game over their last 12 against Jose Suarez, who has a 7.11 ERA in 14 starts. As a side note, how does a major leaguer have a 7+ ERA and get to make 14 starts, man? You know what? You don't have to be that old to remember when a 5 ERA got you sent to the bullpen or worse. Meanwhile, they just keep trotting this kid out every 5 days. Good news, though, has been even worse over his last 3 with a 9.23 ERA. Now, after he gets bounced from the game, we get an LA Pen that has a road ERA of 5.13. Most important to look at in games like this, these games still matter to the Yanks. They're tied with the Astros. They are right there with the Dodgers fight it out for best record in the majors, fight it out with the Astros for best record in the American League. Home field matters in the postseason, guys. The Yankees, they're not pulling in their horns at all. I think they pour it on the poor Los Angeles Halos, who are just ready for their season to be over after losing Mike Trout for the year. Which, by the way, could hand the home run title to a Kansas City Royal for the first time ever, as Jorge Soler hit his 45th tonight to tie Mike Trout. So, whoever had Soler to win the home run crown in the American League, congratulations, you may get to cash that ticket. Meanwhile, we're going to cash the ticket on the Yankees team total over 6.5. Yeah, you're probably wondering where I was going to actually play there. Yeah, Yankees team total over 6.5. That's a guess on this one. It's 9.5. Yankees about minus the 300 favorites, whatever it is. So I'm guessing it's going to be 6.5 and 3.5 for the Angels. If by some miracle we get this at 5.5, sell the bounce boat and load up, kids. I like that play a lot. We're going to have to play a juiced 5.5, but I'll play that all day long. Probably be in the minus 140, minus 145 range. But I'm almost certain it's going to be 6.5. So good news. It'll be a decent price. But yeah, so play the Yankees team total over 6.5. Mariners plus 125. And the Reds, the Cubs, under up there in the friendly confines, playing right into the teeth of that Cubs offense that has been on fire lately. Long hair don't care. It's all about the pitching matchup, kids. Get yourself down on those 3 games at the end of the day. You guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, everybody. Let's take a look at the premium side here, shall we? It's 2-0. Yesterday runs our record to 19-12-2 on the season. That is 61.3%. And to be more specific as far as football goes, everybody wants to know how your premium picks are doing in football, man. Well, so far so good. We're 9-5 in the 64.3% in the NFL, 14-7-1 in college ball. That is 66.7%. Overall, football, 65.7% with an ROI of 25.5%. So far, so good. Love to have you on the team over on the premium side. If you're interested in getting down on the picks, just follow that link right there. Click on everything, and we will get you set up toot sweet, as they say. All right, so how'd you guys do? Enough bragging about me and my shit. How did y'all do here with the shout-outs? Well, how about the... by the way, everybody knows the rules on the shout-out. For time's sake, I'll tell you either your winning record. I'll tell you that you broke even or you got juiced, and you also I will if you lose, I will give you a nice compliment and make something up. Since I don't know any of you, I'm just obviously making shit up. So we'll go on with that. Shout outs. I forgot to say it up front too. During baseball, we can go back to 10. It's just on the Saturday Sunday shouts. We're going to limit it to 5. So we'll do 10 or your 10 best picks. Throw them up there, and yeah, we'll move on. We'll move on with life. Carrot, he put up his 10 picks, and he got juice. We got a little carrot juice all over the floor. Carrot also said, "Why don't you just sell your stupid T-shirts? No one, especially me, is going to win 4 in a row, and then you could donate the money back to Pappy Longwood to get him back up and running." By the way, Carrot, he says, "I still say Speedos would be a hot seller." As soon as I thought of that, like the Winners and Whiners Speedos, I'm thinking, yeah, that might work. You could have the smiling Winners and Whiners guy on the front, and you could have the crying Winners and Whiners guy on the back of your Speedos. That's just my 2 cents. By the way, Carrot, we've had 3 guys that have cashed their tickets for shirts. They all went 3-0. So I figured if we had 3 of them that went 3-0, it wouldn't be that big of a stretch to have somebody go 4-0. So to your request, I say, niet, sir, niet. Although we are working on the Speedos, so yeah, hang in there. Now, once we get Winners and Whiners gear, once we get our Winners and Whiners shirts, yeah, then we might start throwing those out to you. But when I got to buy shirts with my own money, then it's 4 in a row, brother. Miguel and Nola, he said, "Good morning." He said, "Not exactly. With a loss in L.A., another blown call by the officials, and now waiting on Drew Brees' MRI, and that did not get any better as they waited on that MRI and found out he's going to need surgery on the thumb. Going to be out for at least 4 weeks, so yikes down there in New Orleans." By the way, I was so salty about that Chiefs call that we have a premium subscriber that is an ex-NFL referee, and I actually reached out to him and asked his opinion on that call to see if we got hosed. And, of course, his opinion was it was a totally subjective thing and could have gone either way. So, but yeah, I'm still salty about the Chiefs not getting over 30. I know, I gotta let it go. Okay, all right. Good energy in, bad energy out. All right. Steve Godin said I got his name right. All right, good for me. Thank you to my wife on that one. Steve went 3-1 plus 190 today. John Lee said, keep them videos coming, man. Great job. All right, John, we rocked it again today. Glad you're enjoying them. Keep on keeping on. Keep on watching us, brother. Dr. G in Vegas said the refs robbed the Saints. The refs jobbed the Vikes. And Dr. G, he jobbed the bookies. Nice job, Doc. You gotta tell us how Iron Maiden was the other night out there in Vegas. C-Dub put up his picks today, and I will say for C-Dub, they found out today that Mason Rudolph is going to be the new Steelers quarterback for the rest of the season, and still C-Dub bleeds black and gold. A true fan right there in C-Dub. Wave the terrible towel once for me, brother. Kent P, lamenting with our Kansas City Chiefs, he said, I once had an under 38 bet on the Chiefs game. At halftime, it was 35. I threw the ticket in the garbage. After a scoreless second half, I was digging the ticket back out. Dude, I remember that game. I didn't have a play on it, but I remember that. But we talked about it yesterday. It used to be a thing with Andy Reid where he would completely go in the tank. Mahomes is kind of broken him of that habit, but they did it yesterday. But again, it wasn't because of play calling. I didn't think they were all that conservative. I thought that Mahomes missed some wide open receivers, especially in the second half, on his mid-range passes where he is his bread and butter. Those 8 to 12 yard outs where the guys just turn it upfield and run. Yeah. So anyway, okay. I will not mention it again. Probably till tomorrow. No, that's it. I'm done. No more menchie. Eric Nesbitt, he had a play on tonight's game. And Eric, I'll say this about you, sir. Whenever he gives massages, he keeps his promise that it will just be a massage. Very good, sir. Very, very good. You are a credit to our gender. Mike B, he got juiced today. He went through 3-3 on his plays. The legendary King, he had a feeling the Falcons would win. Too bad I didn't bet it. Yeah, we've all been there, man. And believe me, as I go through all these games, I cap all these games, I always go back when I see the scores, like, I knew that was going to happen. But yeah, dude, it happens to the best of us. He did tail my NFL pick. Way to go, LK. That was 1-0 plus 100. And Roland M took a stab at tonight's game. And I'll say this about Roland. He is such a nice guy that when he walks his dog, he even picks up other people's dog poop. That is class. That is a class act right there, Roland. Way to go, buddy. Todd Rector said, that's why we like you, Scotty, because you misspeak about the Indy game. Yeah, no shit. I think I got all the lines right today. So we can now put up our sign. Dave said Scott has misquoted a line. 1. So thanks, Todd. Appreciate the kind words, man. Darcy F said with Gausman pitching for the Reds and the way the Cubbies have been hitting, I'm taking the over 9. That ended up being a good play. Hamels makes mistakes, so hopefully the Reds tag him for a couple. Also on the Browns and the Baltimore first 500. Darcy, perfect day, 3-0 plus 300. Nice job, Darcy. The Legion of Picks, Legion of Picks. He got juiced today. Kyle Z put up his first pick on the Orioles, and then he didn't make any more picks. So I'll say this about our defending champion, Kyle Z. You know what? I think he loses a game every once in a while just to make the rest of us mortals feel better. Thanks, Kyle. We all had a warm fuzzy here today. Kiss to Degenerate said he loves the picks. He's going to tail the first 2. Said my Jets make me nervous. Yeah, no kidding. They make anybody that likes good football nervous. So we had one scratch on there, 1 win. Kiss to Degenerate. He goes 1-0 plus 100. The Ninja had 3 picks, and I'll say even though he is quiet like a ninja, he never sneaks up on people and scares the shit out of them by yelling "Boot!" just for the shits. All right. So way to go, Ninja. Way to keep it classy. So our positive cappers word is for today. Kiss to Degenerate. Nicely done. The legendary King at 1-0 plus 100. The Steve Godon at 3-1 plus 190. But our capper of the day, once again, with the perfect record. I keep telling you guys, you want to be capper of the day, you got to bring it almost perfect almost every day. It is Darcy F. Once again, Darcy, going 3-0 plus 300. Congratulations, my friend. Brother, you are our capper of the day. Way to go, Darcy. All right, you guys, keep up the great work. We got off to a good start here this week. Let's keep it going. Let's go out there and make that paper, all right? And no matter what happens, we'll meet back here tomorrow about the same time. We'll bitch about our bad beats, brag about our fat stacks, and then because we're all degens, we'll fire it up, and we'll do it all again. All right, you guys take care. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.